Now look at our Slovakia Bratislava pavilion. I hope I have that correct.
Yes, you do.
Close enough?
Great,
okay. Good morning to both the Queen and the Mayor. The Queen, Yvette Majerski, and as well the Mayor, Angela Kuklisa.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I practiced these a couple of times before we came on, and you know, we were discussing that at this time of year, you try so hard to get the names correct, and then you ruin them. So I apologize. Good morning. And your pavilion is organized and well underway once again for Folkorama. How are things looking?
It looks great this time of year. There's still lots to do, though.
Yeah.
Oh, as always.
What are some of the things that are still left to be tackled?
Well, the whole display has to be done. That's usually done the week before. And just little things, putting up different posters and getting everything ready. That's about it.
I know a majority of the food is actually pre-made for a lot of the pavilions. Is a lot of the baking done now for...
No, that's... All our baking is brought in fresh daily.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, there's nothing that's pre-made in that.
Oh, well, then I'm writing this one down to go to this pavilion. Angela, tell me about the pavilion itself. What will people see?
Well, you'll see in our display area the wood and ceramic theme this year. And we have our own Zornichka dancers. And we have this year from Hamilton the Dunai dancers. And they'll be performing once nightly. And our show times are every hour on the hour, from 6 to 11, so lots to see. Sounds
terrific. Yvette, as Queen of the Pavilion, what are some of your duties during Folkorama and also prior to it?
Well, I've got all the events that take place before Folkorama, like the Debutantes Ball and the Mayor's Inaugural, and goes on and on.
Numerous different interviews?
Yes, interviews here and at CKJS, and during the week, basically I'm just a hostess, just like the Mayor. Welcome everybody.
So that's got to be a job in itself. I know with the number of people, the traffic flow, that's a lot of people to try and see. Your pavilion is located on Mountain Avenue.
Yeah, 353 Mountain.
And it's a large pavilion too, isn't it?
Well, no, we're kind of small, but we're a lively bunch.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Some of the foods that people will have an experience, will be able to experience at the pavilion.
Okay, we have halushki, and that's with beans and cheese or cabbage, and they're little potato dumplings. And then we have, next.
We have pierogies.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
And we have goulash.
And this year we're having something different. It's open-faced sandwiches, and it's sort of like something that you'd get if you go to Slovakia all over. So that's something different on our menu this year.
I see. And also the drink at the pavilion. What about some?
Well, we have 5 different kinds of wine, actually. 2 are white and 3 are red, and they are coming from Slovakia. And then we have our Pilsner beer and our Slivovitz, our plum brandy. So that's
always
the
a
powerful
favorite.
stuff, yeah.
Yes, that's right. And as you say, the entertainment this year?
Dunai dancers from Hamilton
yes.
And Zornichka dancers.
Good. Sounds great. What about the people who are behind the scenes working on it? How many volunteers are helping out with the pavilion?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many that actually do all the cooking and the baking that there's too many to really name. I'd say around 20, 30 just for the cooking part, and then the rest I wouldn't even imagine to guess. So.
I understand also, now, you were a former queen.
Yes, in 1984.
And now you're the mayor. What about the difference in duties here?
A big difference. When I was queen, there was a lot to do, and this time it's kind of, I'm relaxed. I can get along with people a little bit better. I'm not on edge, and I get to visit everybody and have a good time this year, you know.
That's something you can look forward to, I guess, in years to come.
I have to be on my best behavior all the time.
I was just going to say that. Tell us a little bit about your costume. These are very nice, very colorful, and they seem a little different, so I'll ask you both about them. First of all, yours, Vet.
Mine's a Pieshny costume. It's, well, it's about, I think it's supposed to be about 10 layers. I'm only wearing 6. Enough.
It'd be warm, wouldn't it?
And it's all hand-sewn, embroidered.
What about the colors in the lace itself in it? Does it represent?
Each pavilion, each district in Slovakia has a different costume. And they embroider different, and they put different colors in to represent the different regions. So,
Angela, what about your costume?
mine's from Turnava, and it has 13 layers. I'm wearing 9 right now, and there's still 2 more skirts and a few other things, but it's all been brought over from Slovakia, and this used to be my grandmother's.
Really? It's very nice. It looks like it would take quite some time to put something like that together, and not only put it together, but to get dressed in it.
At least half an hour.
At least.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, and also you have some of the jewelry, or at least some of the design on
The
it.
beadwork, yeah.
Yes.
This is relatively new. It just came last year,
I see.
so it adds a bit to the costume.
As you say, there's different districts or different areas.
Yeah, different regions have different costumes.
And is that going to be evident in some of the different
Oh, yes. In our
artifacts?
pavilion, almost, usually dancers wear a different costume all the time, so they're always representing a different region in Slovakia.
Sounds very interesting. Have you had an opportunity to go and visit Slovakia at all?
Not myself, no.
No.
Hopefully soon.
Yes. And can I actually ask you to invite people to come down to your pavilion?
Yvette can do that for us.
Yvette.
Yeah.
Prídite sa pozrieť na naše výstavy.
And that
Basically,
translates to?
Basically, come down and have a look.
And have a look around. Sounds very nice. Do you speak Slovakian at home?
Yes, I do.
Yes? And so it's
But it's
easy.
hard when you're put on the spot. You have to
Oh, I
think
see.
about it.
It's okay. I have trouble speaking English on the spot, too, so I know how you feel. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Once again, your pavilion is located at?
353 Mountain at Aiken.
All right. And the show times are?
Every hour on the hour from 6 to 11.
I know people will come down and try and experience the food, the drink, and also the entertainment, as well as your own hospitality.
I hope they do.
Thank you very much for
Thank
joining us
you.
this morning, both the mayor and the queen from the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion. I hope I have this correct. Once again, I'll try the names: Angela Kuklisa and also Yvette Majewski.
Right.
Yeah.
Great. And we'll be back with Lou Walker. I can pronounce that properly right after this.
Back in your line, we'll do it again. Only this time there won't be an announcer.
Don't look down. From the Lithuanian Vilnius Pavilion, Erika Skamulaida. From the Slovenia.
Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. People, let's go. Filling in right down. We've got to do this whole thing start to finish, folks, without errors. Which means I need you to concentrate, please.
From the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion, Yvette Majewski. From the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion, Yvette Majewski. far.
Lotus. Hi, Mom.
You know, it's a really wonderful evening. It's a really wonderful evening.
Very exciting.
Thank you very much.
Witajcie na Slovensko. Welcome to Slovakia. Come down to the Slovakia Bratislava Pavilion and enjoy our poppy seed strudel and our wonderful torts.
All right, now we're going to, this is another part actually of Czechoslovakia. It's the Slovakia Bratislava part of that country, and they welcome us to their pavilion. Very, 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 very dear friend of mine is married to a young lady from Slovakia. Karl and Vera Castle. Vera is from Slovakia. So I'll say a big hello to them, and I'm sure...
Dan, you're well-traveled.
I'm sure... Yeah, like an old tire, right? The mayor this year is Angela Kukica, and the queen is Yvette Majerski.
They're located on Church of Visitation, 353 Mountain Avenue. The entertainment consists of Dozornica dances, which will perform colorful folk dances, and between showtimes, you'll be entertained by a selection of Slovak music.
And, of course, these dancers and the youngsters and these costumes, of course, and, you know, we can't bring you enough pictures and enough video of the costumes, ladies and gentlemen, because they are probably the most colorful part of any pavilion, and these specifically, as you could probably guess, they depict the different regions of Slovakia.
Ladies and gentlemen, to finish off our gala show, to close out Folkorama 1986, Miss Folkorama for 1987, Darlene from Mila Rebello from India Pavilion.